Oh, absolutely. Changing someone's life right there before you, especially someone who gave service to our country, and nobody helps them out after that. So that must shift your life every day. I mean, seeing all these people's lives that you change, it's really incredible work. I mean, you're doing God's work, it's spiritual work. How many people do you see a day, or how many surgeries can you do a day?
Depending on the complexity of the case, I work on a lot of pediatric and small children up to, I may work on a kid who's 10 weeks old and work on a 99-year-old person in the same day. But depending on the day, I'll typically do anywhere from 5 surgeries to 14 surgeries
You can
a
do
day.
14 surgeries in a day?
Depends on what the case is.
How long is each surgery?
It depends. I'll usually start surgery every morning at around 6:30 a.m. and then we'll operate through lunchtime. And my average surgery, depending on the case, will go anywhere from 10 minutes up to maybe 4 hours, depending on the complexity of the case. And then we'll probably see another 30 to 40 consults after I do surgery. So we'll work about 12-hour days every day.
Do you work 5 days a week?
I work 5 days a week, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll take Monday off.
Wow, so that's 20 to 40 or so surgeries a week.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so what do you do for sleep? What do you do for self-care? What do you do to take care of yourself?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you give back so much, you have to give to yourself. Otherwise, at some day, you're going to lose it. They say dentists are one of the #1 professions where you kill yourself.
Great.
Suicide.
Yeah.
So what do you do for yourself?
I do, in my personal life, I do a lot of traveling on the weekends. But you really have to plan this ahead. I mean, I have a social responsibility to my patients to be well rested and be alert and ready for surgery the next day. So I'm very disciplined about going home and having dinner and reading and going to bed at a decent hour. I mean, that's just something I've disciplined myself, and people around me in my life know this about me. So there's not a lot of peer pressure and temptation for me to do things that is distractive from what I do for a living.
Okay, so I heard through a couple of surgeon friends of mine that a majority of them do a lot of coke. Is that
Cocaine?
true? Yes, yes,
Well, see,
to stay up.
I'm from Kentucky, and I live in Texas. I've never even seen somebody do cocaine before.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've worked on plenty of patients that partake in that, granted. No, luckily, I am very type A personality when it comes to life, and I'm very energetic, and I hope to be doing this for a very long time, and I'm excited about what I'm doing. And the thing is, if you love what you're doing, if you love going to work every single day, it doesn't make you a morning person, it just makes you a happy person. And those people who need cocaine to do their job need to reevaluate their life.
Exactly. Yes. And my friends and everyone says, oh, before if you ever want plastic surgery or whatever, you better talk to them about that and see if they're one of those doctors. I'm like, oh my God, so I got to fly to Texas if I want it.
I would love to hear their answer.
Yes. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah.
Or 10 years or 20 years from now?
Yeah. I'd like to say that 10 or 15 or 20 years from now, I'm going to retire, move out here to LA, and just live the good life. But I don't see myself.
It's impossible. Once you've touched lives, you get addicted to that.
Yeah, I don't see myself doing that. The one thing I do see us doing is expanding the business and the brand. And like I said, we're looking at going to Dubai and overseas. And
why Dubai?
I think Dubai is a growing market right now. I think the big surgeries that we do that allow us to do the free surgeries, we can definitely do in Dubai from a financial standpoint. And, I think just the outreach of what we're doing, spreading the word.
Are you kind of doing a Doctors Without Borders over there with your company? So you're going there and doing some free work, or is that for pay?
No, absolutely. We go over there, we would continue the same philosophy that we have here in the United States. Everybody in Dubai aren't rich, and everybody in the world has basic human rights. And like I said, one of those human rights is the ability to eat. And so I think by setting this example to other doctors that do what I do, we can help kind of service some of these people.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
really
so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Doctor. Yes.